What's up, hungry people? It's time to get a little saucy. Pasta saucy, that is. Today, we're making a homemade pasta sauce from heirloom tomatoes, peppers, and herbs that I grew in my very own garden. Start with a dab of butter in a pot over medium-high heat. Let it begin to brown before adding in 1 large yellow onion, a medium green pepper, and a couple jalapeno peppers. Sauté the veggies until they are tender and then season generously with salt and pepper. Next, add in the minced garlic, smoked paprika, cumin, and coriander, and stir it all together until darkened and fragrant. Then add in the homegrown tomatoes. I grew several varieties of tomatoes this year, including black prince and yellow tomatoes. Any assortment of tomatoes will work. I've even used cherry and Roma tomatoes in the past. If you are using exceptionally fresh tomatoes, like mine were pulled out of the garden about 30 minutes prior to cooking, you will likely need to simmer off a considerable amount of excess moisture. Let the sauce reduce down for about 30 minutes, stirring every few minutes to cook down the tomatoes as evenly as possible. Once the tomatoes have released a good bit of their liquid, add in a half cup of tomato sauce and a few tablespoons of tomato paste to help thicken the tomato sauce even further. Let the sauce simmer for a few more minutes on a medium-high temperature, then reduce the temperature to medium-low. Add a touch of sugar to taste. I personally prefer a sweeter pasta sauce to help balance out the savory tartness of fresh tomatoes. Fresh herbs are a must in my tomato sauce. In this recipe, I used a mix of oregano, basil, and parsley. To make this same sauce into a pizza-style sauce, add thyme and rosemary for a richer flavor. Stir the fresh herbs into the sauce. Then simmer the sauce for about 30 minutes to an hour. The longer you let the sauce simmer, the more developed the flavors will be. If you prefer a smoother sauce, use an immersion blender to blend the sauce to your desired consistency. You can also ladle half of the sauce into a regular blender to get the same smoothness. Just be sure not to overfill the blender because the sauce will expand as it's blended. If you like a chunky sauce, no need to bust out the blender. Just roll with it. This pasta sauce is a million times better than any store-bought variety. You can pour it over your favorite pasta sauce or use it as a pizza marinara. Gardening is one of my favorite hobbies because it saves me tons of money not only on fresh veggies and herbs, but I can also make things like salsa and sauces that can be preserved to use throughout the fall and winter. What do you grow in your garden? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that thumbs up if you're hungry and subscribe for new recipes every week. Follow The Starving Chef on Facebook and Instagram to keep up with my #recipe of the day. Don't forget you can find this recipe and many others on thestarvingchefblog.com. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon.